Hello! Hello! Okay, that's great. Then we can start. You can imagine that I have a lot of talks, discussions, and met a lot of people. Unfortunately, I didn't speak to everybody. But it is awesome. We have people here from all the different states, from America, from Canada, from Mexico, from South Africa, Bahamas, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, Spain, hola, Czech, Slovenia, and a lot more. So please forgive me if I cannot count each country, because then we will miss Harold's birthday party. So thank you all for coming, and thank you for being a part of Carabar's family. We love you all. I want to, yes, as you see, tell you a little bit about our branding card program. We started this now nearly 2 years ago. We set up the first cooperation with a multiple world champion and multiple Olympic gold medal winner called, I think the technique I will learn about. That's me, and that's Martina Sablikova. And she's from Czech Republic, that's right. And actually, she won the World Championship this year again. So this was the first milestone. And then, I think you know, especially our Canadian affiliates, that some ice hockey legends followed, Bobby Hall and Guy Lafleur. And we continued the program with the first charity card. And this is really amazing, because this is a charity in Tanzania. And you know that we donate 10 euro for each sold card. So please do not forget our children in Tanzania. Thank you. And this is the second charity we set up together with the Las Vegas Police Department. They drive the children to the school because, I think you know it better than I, there are some really dangerous zones there, areas. So they drive the children to the school, educate them in the school for a violence future. And together with Carabars, they said me, they have also a financial future. For each card we sold, we donate 10 euro to this charity. So help and save our kids. And of course, a lot of other sports stars saw this program, and one of them is Atte Bolden. I talked to Edo, he's a great guy, and he said, Edo, can we make a card with you? I said, well, how should it work? I said, it's really easy. You send me your pictures, we design a card, and then it's done. Really? Yes. Send me, and we do it. And they send it to the contest, it's awesome. Said, you can sell it, with your fan base, and we use Carabas also, and you are still a star. Not only in Trinidad and Tobago. And he said, oh, that's awesome. Maybe my friend Usain Bolt likes this also. How should I tell him? I said, no, don't tell him. Send him your card. I said, that's a good idea. Because you know, only 2 questions. Where did you get it? Where can I get it? So other sports stars followed. Carlos Carduz, Ricky Carduz from MotoGP. And then we made a special cooperation with Dorna. Dorna is the head of the complete MotoGP, and they love our program, and so we designed the card for the MotoGP. Woo! What's that? I saw it before. This is, for those they do not know Real Madrid. This is, I think. Okay.
Pero ganamos el otro día.
We have Madrid, who knows what the Barcelona, but this is a really famous, I would do it sort of say not famous, because we also in Germany have good soccer clubs. But this is really a big thing, because you can imagine this huge team do not make cooperation with everybody. So this, I think, was the second milestone. Okay, what's coming? Huh? ACM? What's that? This is really a fresh news. I've got the confirmation 3 days ago, 3 days ago, that we now have a relationship and cooperation with one of the most luxury, prestigious club in the world. It's called Automobile Club Monaco. The head of this club is Prince Albert. ACM is coordinating and managing the Formula One race in Monaco. And yes, that's an applause, thanks. Give me some noise. Believe me, a lot of famous, rich people want to become a member of this club. A lot of them, they have to wait years. And some of them, they are still waiting. And by the way, Harold and I, we've got a letter from them that they accept us as a member. Awesome. We will issue the card in the next days, the back office, that you can see the design. It's, my opinion, gorgeous.
Sure it is.
Sure it is. Did you see this card? Let me tell you a little bit about this card. I've met the founder and president of the Marco Polo Institute in Zagreb. We talked about what they are doing and also what we are doing. And together we came to a great idea. They are planning a really big blockbuster, a film about Marco Polo, based on his big book Il Milione, who is I think the third most sold book in the world after the Bible and the Quran. And this film will be also produced. They are just in pre-production with Paramount Pictures and co-production with the government of China. So you can imagine how big this is. And they want Carabas to be a part of this. They want to announce this film, Marco Polo Silk Road, with this card in film festivals. And I can say our friend now, Igor Prismic, want to say some words to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, dear Carabas family. It gives me a great pleasure to greet you on behalf of Marco Polo Institute, the organizer of the Silk Road, the Path of Dialogue Movie Festival, that we will take on the island of Korčula in Croatia from 17 to 24 of December. We like to think that it's not just another movie festival. For our ambition goes will beyond presenting movie, we want to less, but not to contribute to dialogue, tolerance and peace among the nations. That's why we are focusing on certain values that are common to all nations, hoping to bridge what seems to be one of the greatest cultural gaps that between the West and the East. Naturally, we looked for the role models in the past. It didn't take us long to find the obvious candidate, Marco Polo, a famous trader, most probably born in Korčula in the early 13th century. It took Marco Polo 24 years to bring back the fantastic stories about the East and inspire generations of travelers, traders and government leaders for centuries. We hope to do the same in a week that we will feature political roundtables, the debates, cultural exchange, a food festival and movie from the Silk Road countries. Using Marco Polo as a role models also provide us with the excuse to organize the festival in a dream-like Mediterranean settings of the island of Korčula, which is a worthy visit to our sake. I'm very grateful to Mr. Sertz and my friend Thomas, who offered to sponsor of one night of the festival. I'm also very happy to announce that one of the Carabas collector cards will bear the name of Marco Polo to honor the adventure spirits of this trader and the film festival that proudly bears his name. I hope this is only the beginning of our continuing cooperations, just as I hope to see at last some of you on the island of Korčula in September. I guarantee that the memories from your visit will be just as lasting as Mr. Sertz gold, or less very close to that. Please don't forget that our well-being depends on achieving peace, dialogue and tolerance among different countries and cultures, and that the only way to do is through human contact. This is perhaps the most important goals of our new movie festival, Silk Road, Path of the Dialogue. Thank you for your attention, enjoy the evening, and remember that you have friends in place as you want to Croatia, but I hope to see you very soon and that we will be together.
That's Igor. Yes. Igor Prismic is really, a fantastic guy. Maybe you see him soon. Okay, Marco Polo. And what shall I say to Marco Polo? It's really easy. Marco Polo did the same as Carabas is doing. He brought and we bring cultures together. A friend of mine called me and said, Thomas, you have to meet a guy, a man, a real personality. His name is Branko Lustig. And I said, who? Branko Lustig. And it is funny because in German, Lustig means funny. Yeah? So I said, that's funny. Who is it? Was not a good question. I'm really honest, I didn't know him before. So he said, Thomas, this is a producer, a movie producer. I said, great. Which film did you do? Maybe you know American Gangster. I said, of course. Maybe you know Black Hawk Down? Of course. Everybody knows this movie. And what's about Kingdom of Heaven? I said, you are kidding me. I said, no. And also, he's a 2 times Oscar winner for his films Schindler's List and Gladiator. I said, I need to know this guy. I will meet him. So I flew to Zagreb and met Branko, and after some talks, some walk around, discussions, I have had a great honor. He invited me in his private rooms and he showed me all his awards, the British awards, the Golden Globes, and his Oscar. He only has 1 Oscar at home because the first Oscar from Schindler's List he donated to Jerusalem. He told me his story because he's a survivor from Auschwitz. And not nice things, but he's very positive. And so we really become friends. And he made me a gift. He gave me a poster from the poster from Schindler's List with the original signatures from Ralph Fiennes, Ben Kingsley, and Liam Neeson. I have it in my office, of course. In our office. And that was a great honor. And he signed it to me. 2 weeks later, Igor came to my office to discuss some things and said, oh, Branko sent you a gift. I said, a gift? I love gifts. Let me see what it is. And he pulled out a sword. I said, what do you want to do with this? I said, no, it's a gift. Don't be scared. I said, there are only 2 pieces from this sword in the world. One is Branko, and now one he wants to give to you. Because this is the original film sword from the Gladiator. So if you want to see this, come to Stuttgart in our office. Branko. But I think it's good. Maybe if Branko can say some words.
For me to send you regards this way, and I'm so sorry that you are not here, because in a couple of days we will have again the 10th festival, or the Festival of Tolerance and Holocaust here in Zagreb. And I cannot explain you how much pleasure I have to be with you, and how much I'm sorry that you are not here, but I think this message will tell you everything what I feel, and I hope I will see you again, and you will come to Zagreb, you will not forget me. Bye-bye now.
Thank you, Branko. He's 84 years old and still active in the film industry. And can you go a little bit further in the video? Only a little bit. Yeah. That's it. Menorah Film and Carabas presents, together with Brankolustic, because Menorah Film is Brankolustic. Means, okay, we are now in Hollywood, but this opens the door to Hollywood. We are just planning to have our own documentary or some other movies, so yeah, maybe very soon or not, a little bit later, who knows, we can offer you our own DVDs. I think that's all, folks. I'm kidding you. I'm kidding you. I have something special. Tell them. We have a special guest this night. And I really be honored and my pleasure to introduce you a multiple platinum music producer and songwriter and our new friend. Give him a big noise, Mr. Jeff Blue!
Watch it drop by as the pendulum swings. Watch it count down to the end of the day. The clock takes life away. It's so fun.
They're playing some nice tunes there. It's one of my bands I'm very proud of, Linkin Park. Anybody heard of them? So I'm new to the Carrot Bar family. I guess you could say I just had the honor of meeting most of the team. I hosted them in my home in Hollywood Hills. And I want to say thank you very much. Round of applause to Harold and happy birthday. Michael and Mark and Thomas and everybody. So they just wanted to, have me speak a little bit about what I do and my position and how honored I am to be a part of, Hollywood and making music that people relate to and hear and will have for generations. And that's kind of also the purpose of Gold. Everybody having a piece to hold on to and that will never, lose value and have value for the future. Some of the artists I've been honored to work with are Linkin Park, Macy Gray, but I tried Daniel Powder, who sang a song I think we've all felt, I Had a Bad Day. You remember that one? Matchbox 20, Limp Bizkit, Last Goodnight, Hoobastank, a whole bunch of different artists. And I've been able and fortunate enough to run record labels such as Warner Brothers, RCA Records, Interscope Records, Jive, Atlantic, quite a few Virgin Records, and I've also been fortunate enough to have written some major hit songs and won many awards. So life has been very, very good to me, and I've met quite a few amazing people along the way. One of the things, I'd like to talk about is branding, and from what I can gather from Carrot Bars is it's all about having quality and selling quality and providing quality to people. And the way I relate to that is in my business, my whole job is to find amazing talent. And it's usually obviously in the form of artists and music. And what I look for is about 3 different things. Something that's unique. And by that I mean something that nobody else has. Something that, a quality that nobody else has. And in that, I guess you could relate to in branding yourself, providing a service that nobody else could really come to hold, like that one person, your audience. A lot of it is communication and the delivery of that song and what it means and how that song is going to affect people. Just like whatever you're providing, the service you're providing is going to provide people a sense of security and mean something to them for the future. In addition, what I have to do is write hit songs and go over and over and over songs until I believe that they are perfect in every sense and every form. And I think that's the purpose of gold, right? Yes? You know, everything is relatable. So what I do in my job, in my life, is to find perfection in artistry and in music. And the honor I have is that when I hit it right, it affects people for the rest of their lives. It's like when you hear a song, it's the soundtrack to your life. At that given moment, when you go back and you think of something, a good memory, a bad memory, there's usually a song attached to that. And hopefully I have many songs in the past and many songs in the future that reflect good and bad, but they all mean something to somebody. Hopefully in the future with Carrot Bars, I'll be able to introduce a lot of amazing people to you guys. And you know, we'll see how everything goes. But for right now, I have an artist that we're working with, and I'm honored enough to, you know, get in the ground floor. And that's what I did with Linkin Park and Macy, develop them from when they're just an idea, and they have a vision to taking them worldwide and to playing, you know, playing a stage with 2 people in front of them, their friends, writing a song in their own apartment, to playing in front of 500,000 people a night. And I have a new band called Riot Child. They're 3 girls out of Sweden, and we're just starting off, and I think it's going to be huge. It's going to be an enormous band, and again, so I was going to play some music for you guys, but I know we're on a time schedule. But look out for them, and you know, I want to thank you all. Hope you're all having an amazing dinner tonight. Yeah? Well, again, I want to thank you all for, you know, welcoming me into the family and whatnot, and enjoy the rest of your meals, and I guess Tom is going to say some more words. Yes?